Ndewo, no, and welcome to your weekly Omnibus. If you've had a busy week and didn't quite get around to listening to the Igbo Daily Drops, this is your chance to catch up. Now you get to hear all 5 episodes from week 24, brought together in one place. Our mission is simple: to raise 10,000 next generation Igbo speakers, and every phrase you practice brings us one step closer. So, whether you're in the car, on a walk, or relaxing at home, let's spend a few minutes inside the Igbo world, through stories, proverbs, and the sentences we learned this week. Ka anyị bido. Let us begin. Ihuoma spins on packed sand behind the cacao warehouses of Rebola, her shadow splitting into 2 dancing shapes under the moon and a kerosene lamp. Her great-grandmother, Nada, claps from a low stool, counting a rhythm older than the warehouses. Waegu, dance. Move your body. Ihuoma stops, arms crossed. This is embarrassing, Nne. Nada says nothing. She claps once, sharp, the way her grandfather clapped the day he crossed an ocean carrying only a name, Thompson, signed onto a paper he could not read. Ihuoma spins again, badly, and Nada laughs. Full, helpless, doubled over. Ihuoma freezes, then laughs too. The sea keeps time on a shore that once had a word for people who never left it. Ndewo? No. I am Yvonne Choma Mbanifo, heritage futurist and daughter of the soil. Welcome to Igbo Daily Drops. Episode 116, week 24, day 1, Monday. Today, the island that could not confiscate our joy. One family did what no labor contract accounted for. Ka anyị bido. Let us begin. Nada wipes her eyes and pulls Ihuoma down beside her. Ndị na-ebughị akpa ha bụ ndị nwere ike ịgba egwu. The ones carrying no bag are free and can dance. The ship that brought Thompson Nwachukwu here did not carry his people. They came after, cousin following cousin, until enough hands were there to hold what one man could not hold. The clerks wrote his name as a single unit of labor. Nobody wrote down who carried his bag. Nada crosses herself the way her mother taught her, then touches the sand the way her mother's mother taught her, both at once. The company owned the cacao, she says. Nobody owned the dance. Today, 3 sentences. Not for a classroom. For a body that has already decided to feel good. Repeat after me. Sentence 1. Obi dị m ụtọ. In English, I am happy. Obi dị m ụtọ. Obi dị m ụtọ. Obi dị m ụtọ. Ihoma says it mid-laugh. Already true. Sentence 2. Ọ na-achị ọchị. In English, he or she is laughing. Ọ na-achị ọchị. Ọ na-achị ọchị. Ọ na-achị ọchị. Nada, bent double, is a sentence made visible. Sentence 3. Anyị na-enwe aṅụrị. In English, we are having fun. Anyị na-enwe aṅụrị. Anyị na-enwe aṅụrị. Anyị na-enwe aṅụrị. 2 generations, 1 sentence, holding them both. These 3 sentences are in your free speaking workbook this week at learnibonow.com. Ihoma spins again, properly. Hips finding Nada's clap. Her younger cousin wanders over, and Ihoma, unasked, takes his hands and spins him too. Nada watches 4 generations of joy on the sand her grandfather crossed an ocean to reach. This is what Nada meant. Ọ bụ naanị onye enweghị nwanne na-anya akpa agba egwu. Ọ bụ naanị onye enweghị nwanne na-anya akpa agba egwu. Only a person with no relative is seen carrying their own bag while dancing. Thompson Nwachukwu never danced alone. Neither does Ihoma. I went looking for the furthest place Igbo still survives from Igbo land, and found an island most Igbo people have never heard of. Historian P.F. Owojuyigbe in 2024 traced how Igbo laborers to Fernando Po traveled in kinship units, not alone. Indentured Indian laborers in Mauritius kept Bhojpuri sung the same way across generations. What scholars later called actor network theory, an Owerri family had already practiced for 80 years. If you want to practice with other families, the Igbo village speaking gym will soon be open. Before this day ends, say Obi dị m ụtọ aloud as you set down whatever bag you carry alone. A declaration, not a practice. You were never meant to carry it alone, not in this language, not in this life. Every sentence you learn is a drop, and every drop feeds Oke Osimiri Mmụta Igbo, the ocean of Igbo knowledge. Grab your free speaking workbook at learnibonow.com. This has been your Igbo Daily Drop. Abụ nwanne gị nwanyị Yvonne Chioma Mbanefo. I am your sister Yvonne Chioma Mbanefo. Ka ibu gị dị mfe n'aka ndị hụrụ gị n'anya. May your load stay light and easy in the hands of those who love you. Ka anyị hụ echi. Until we meet again tomorrow. Harmattan dust hangs low over Ogbete Motor Park, Enugu, turning the morning light the color of rust. Conductors call destinations Nsukka, Onitsha, Port Harcourt over the diesel growl of buses. loading across the road from the prison wall. Ebele crosses from the shops bordering the park. Naira notes folded in her fist, humming the tune from this morning's radio. Then she sees it. Her good Ankara fabric, 3 bales deep, buried under a stranger's folded wrapper. Nkiru's wrapper, placed there like a flag planted on stolen ground. Ebele's jaw tightens. Somewhere behind her, a trader murmurs, Okwa Ebele, Onye Iwe. That's Ebele, the quick-tempered one. The name arrives before she said a word. Her hand goes to the wrapper. She could fling it. She could shout the roll down. She has done it before, and everyone remembers. Instead, her fingers close slowly around the cloth. The paradox sits heavy in her chest. The angrier she feels, the more silent her body wants to become. She lifts the wrapper. She does not fling it. She turns towards Nkiru's stall. Before she can speak, Nkiru gets there. Gini mere iwe ji ewe gi? Why are you angry? Ndewo? No. I am Yvonne Choma Mbanefo, heritage futurist and daughter of the soil. Welcome to Igbo Daily Drops, episode 117, week 24, day 2. Today, anger as evidence, not explosion. Spoken aloud, a grievance belongs to the market to judge. Ka anyị bido. Let us begin. Ogbete never hushes, but the rhythm shifts. A grievance kept inside the chest is iwe dị n'obi, anger that is in the heart. It has no witness. It never left the body. Ebele doesn't wait. Ịkpasuru m iwe, she says. You made me angry. She points to the wrapper, not at Nkiru's face. She points at the wrapper, not at Nkiru's face. An old trader mutters that this calm is worse than her shouting. Today, 3 sentences, words precise enough for the market to judge your anger. Repeat after me. Sentence 1. Gịnị mere iwe ji ewe gị? In English, why are you angry? Gịnị mere iwe ji ewe gị? Gịnị mere iwe ji ewe gị? Gịnị mere iwe ji ewe gị? Nkiru asked it first. Sentence 2. Ịkpasuru m iwe. In English, you made me angry. Ịkpasuru m iwe. Ịkpasuru m iwe. Ịkpasuru m iwe. She names the cause. Sentence 3. Biko ewela iwe. In English, please don't be angry. Biko ewela iwe. Biko ewela iwe. Biko ewela iwe. Watch what it does next. These 3 sentences are in your free speaking workbook this week. Download it at learnibonow.com. Mama Ejima crosses from the next row, wrapper hitched at her hip, and lays 2 fingers on Ebele's wrist. Biko eweliwe, she says. Please don't be angry. Nkiru's shoulders drop first. Then slower. So do Ebele's. Nkiru gathers her wrapper off the fabric, unasked, and murmurs an apology nobody demanded. Ebele exhales, and the market exhales with her, the way it always does when a thing that could have broken, instead, only bent. What just happened is older than either woman. Ekwughị ekwu mere ọnụ. Anụghị anụ mere ntị. Ekwughị ekwu mere ọnụ. Anụghị anụ mere ntị. Unspoken, blame the mouth. Unheard, blame the ear. In Igbo markets, women settle disputes with speech, not silence. Dr. Immaculate Akimpelu Ayodele's 2023 Ibadan research on the Omu institution documents senior women, Nobodo, mother of the clan, who heard grievances before feud. The Icelandic Althing worked the same way. Silence isn't patience. It's a case with no witness. Before this day ends, say Biko eweliwe to someone you love, not as an apology, as an offer. Not as apology, as offer. Unheard, blame the ear. Every sentence you learn is a drop, and every drop feeds Okosimiri Mutibo, the ocean of Igbo knowledge. Grab your free speaking workbook at learnibonow.com. Rate us wherever you're listening. Your review is how another learner finds their way home. This has been your Igbo Daily Drop. Abụ nwanne gị nwanyị Yvonne Chioma Mbanefo. I am your sister Yvonne Chioma Mbanefo. Ka okwu gị bụrụ ihe na-edozi, ka ọ ghara ịbụ ihe na-emebi. May your words be the thing that mends, not the thing that breaks. Ka anyị hụ echi, until we meet again tomorrow. Adugo kneels in the grey dark at Ariaria International Market, Aba, lining up hand-stitched sandals before the gates open. Her fingers smell of leather glue. 4 years she has cut, stitched, and sold from her mother's stall. Today, the stall is hers alone. The paradox sits in her chest and does not move. Her hands built every pair on this table, and still they shake. By 6, the lane fills. Okada horns, a gospel radio fighting a Fuji radio 2 stalls down. Leather offcuts baking in early heat. Obonna arrives unhurried, a big man in a market that makes big men out of loud ones. He lifts a sandal, turns it over, drops it back like it has already failed him. Nwa, this your price. Reduce am. Adugo's throat closes. Her hands do not stop. She names her price again, exactly as before. Ndewo. No. I am Yvonne Choma Mbanefo, heritage futurist and daughter of the soil. Welcome to Igbo Daily Drops, episode 118, week 24, day 3, Wednesday. Today, courage has a price. Here is what the market taught long before economics did. Courage isn't the absence of fear. It is a prize held steady while your hands shake. Ka anyị bido. Let us begin. Ogbonna doesn't leave. He calls to the stall beside hers. A boy, also trading alone today. You too, Abi. Everybody won't be businessman today. Around the lane, new traders fold. Prices sliding like loose nuts. Ariara tests who came to sell and who came to survive. An old woman sorting slippers doesn't look up. Ndia, ha na-atụ ụjọ, she says to no one. They are afraid, like the weather. Today, 3 sentences. Repeat after me. Sentence 1. Ụjọ na-atụ m. I am afraid. Ụjọ na-atụ m. Ụjọ na-atụ m. Ụjọ na-atụ m. Sentence 2. Ụjọ anaghị atụ m. I am not afraid. Ụjọ anaghị atụ m. Ụjọ anaghị atụ m. Ụjọ anaghị atụ m. Sentence 3. Ị bụ onye obi siri ike. You are a brave person. Ị bụ onye obi siri ike. Ị bụ onye obi siri ike. Ị bụ onye obi siri ike. These 3 sentences are in your free speaking workbook this week. Download it at learnigbonow.com. If you're driving right now, just listen. The workbook will be waiting. Ogbonna leans in once more, testing. Adugo places both palms on the table, steadying it, steadying herself, and holds her prize exactly where she set it. Ogbonna laughs, surprised, and pays it. The old woman glances over, sandals still in her hands. Ị bụ onye obi siri ike, she calls across the lane. This is what the lane was watching. Egbe belu, ugo belu. Nke si na ibe ya agaghị ebe, ka nku gbajie ya. Egbe belu, ugo belu. Nke si na ibe ya agaghị ebe, ka nku gbajie ya. Let the kite perch, let eagle perch too. If either forbids the other, let its wing break. And so the equivalent in English is live and let live. Adugo claimed her branch. In Aba and other parts of Igbo land, I've watched a market woman hold her prize like her name was already written on it. Historian Dr. Gloria Chukwu documents it. In pre-colonial Onisha, a woman called the Omu governed the marketplace, fixing prices, settling disputes, presiding over the square Adugo stood in. Published in 2009, International Journal of African Historical Studies, Ghana's market queens and the Yoruba Iyalode held the same office. What the Omo enforced by title, game theories proved by equation in 1973. A held prize is in stubbornness. It's government. Before this day ends, say, Ibu onye obi siri ike aloud as you hold a prize you almost dropped. Aka ọrụ mmadụ ka eji ama ya. Aka ọrụ mmadụ ka eji ama ya. You are known by your hands' work. Every sentence you learn is a drop, and every drop feeds Oke Osimiri Mmụta Igbo, the ocean of Igbo knowledge. Grab your free speaking workbook at learnigbonow.com. This has been your Igbo Daily Drop. Abụ nwanne gị nwanyị Yvonne Chioma Mbanefo. I am your sister Yvonne Chioma Mbanefo. Ka obi gị sie ike dịka nke Adugo. May your heart grow as steady as Adugo's. Ka anyị hụ echi. Until we meet again tomorrow. The camwood dust is dry on Owakwe Nwodo's shoulders when the drums change tempo at the Iriji ground at Amokwe, Udi. 19. His age grade's chosen challenger, the square smelling of roasted yam and trampled grass. The crowd presses tight, mothers on their toes, boys on their fathers' shoulders, the ogene cutting sharp above the talking drum. Owakwe has not eaten properly in 2 days. He told no one. The elders here say hunger sharpens a wrestler, and he has built his bout on that belief. His opponent grips his wrist. Owakwe's vision closes at the edges like a lamp running low on oil, and he does not fall. A truth sits in him unexamined. He starved himself for this day. His trainer, Mazi Uzoma, watches with an expression Owakwe cannot read. Ndewo. No. I am Yvonne Chioma Mbanefo, heritage futurist and daughter of the soil. Welcome to Igbo Daily Drops. Episode 119, week 24, day 4. At Amokwe's wrestling ground, the strongest thing a young man could do wasn't win the bout. It was look an elder in the eye and say, Ago nagum. I am hungry. Ka anyị bido. Let us begin. Mazi Uzoma breaks protocol, steps into the circle and asks the referee to hold. Nearby, masquerade drummers keep the rhythm, and a woman in her Sunday wrapper claps at the front row. No one in Amokwe finds this strange. These same elders will pour libation before tomorrow's yam is cut. Uzoma crouches level with Owakwe's face. Behind them, an old woman mutters that this year's yams came up smaller than her grandmother's did. Today, 3 sentences that let your body speak before your pride can stop it. Repeat after me. Sentence 1. Ike gwụrụ. In English, I am tired. Ike gwụrụ. Ike gwụrụ m. Ike gwụrụ m. Uwakwe's legs are already saying it. Sentence 2. Agụụ na-agụ m. In English, I am hungry. Agụụ na-agụ m. Agụụ na-agụ m. Agụụ na-agụ m. Uzoma isn't waiting for an apology. He is waiting for the truth. Sentence 3. Biko, nye m nri maka na agụụ na-agụ m. In English, please give me food because I am hungry. Biko, nye m nri maka na agụụ na-agụ m. Biko, nye m nri maka na agụụ na-agụ m. Biko, nye m nri maka na agụụ na-agụ m. The crowd is already moving. These sentences are in your free speaking workbook. Download at learnibonow.com. Uzoma does not raise his voice. Say it, he tells him. Quite enough, only the front row hears. Uwakwe's mouth moves before his mind decides. Agụụ na-agụ m. I am hungry. The words leave him like something set down after a long carry. No one laughs. A woman near the rope breaks a piece of roasted yam, passes it hand to hand until it reaches him. He eats standing. The whistle sounds. His opponent lifts him off the ground, and Uwakwe does not fall. What almost cost Uwakwe the ground wasn't his opponent's grip. Onye kpuchi ọrịa, ọnwụ egbuo ya. Onye kpuchi ọrịa, ọnwụ egbuo ya. One who hides an illness dies from it. What you conceal to protect your pride is rarely what protects you. In Igbo land, we are taught that a secretive person is held in contempt, never respected for silence. Victor Uchendu documented this in 1965. Interdependence is a constant theme in Igbo folklore. No individual is self-sufficient. The Andean Aini system runs on the same law. What Igbo elders practiced as survival, Western psychology only named decades later. The Igbo village speaking gym will soon be open for practicing these sentences with family. Before today ends, say agụụ na-agụ m aloud as you eat. Not practice, declaration. The illness hidden is the one that wins. Every sentence you learn is a drop, and every drop feeds Oke Osimiri Mmụta Igbo, the ocean of Igbo knowledge. Grab your free speaking workbook at learnibonow.com. This has been your Igbo Daily Drop. Abụ m nwanne gị nwanyị Yvonne Choma Mbanefo. I am your sister Yvonne Choma Mbanefo. Ka ahụ gị kwuo eziokwu mgbe niile. May your body always tell the truth. Ka anyị hụ echi. Until we meet again tomorrow. Uchenna crouches over the generator for the 4th time, sweat cutting his neck. The pull cord snaps back. Nothing. Behind him, Obinna sawed spanners into a tin, watching his master's neck the way you watch a pot about to boil. The customer checks her wristwatch loudly, the clasp too sharp against the traffic. Onya, is it today? Uchenna's jaw tightens. His hand finds the wrench before his mind decides. He is not his father. He has told himself this every morning for 20 years. Every morning the tools test him. The generator holds its silence like a debt he cannot collect. Then, a shriek of laughter. The woman's slipper is gone. A goat has it, prancing between the corn basins, strap trailing like a trophy. Ndewo? No. I am Yvonne Choma Mbanefo, heritage futurist and daughter of the soil. Welcome to Igbo Daily Drops, episode 120, week 24, day 5, Friday. Today, how your emotions shift with others. In Igbo households, a man's temper was never private weather. It moved through the compound, and everyone downwind learned to read the sky. Kanyi bido. Let us begin. Obinna doesn't laugh often around Uchenna. Not since the shout that followed him home last year. This laugh is helpless, nowhere polite to go. The customer forgets her slipper, laughing too. Uchenna's wrench hand hangs mid-air, useless. A young goat learns to chew by watching its mother's mouth. Nobody teaches it. It simply watches. Uchenna straightens. The anger finds nowhere to land. Today, 3 sentences. Sentences that name what happens in your own body when someone else's mood reaches in and changes yours. Repeat after me. Sentence 1. Abụghị m onye iwe ọkụ. In English, I am not a bad-tempered person. Abụghị m onye iwe ọkụ. Abụghị m onye iwe ọkụ. Abụghị m onye iwe ọkụ. Sentence 2. Ewela iwe maka obere ihe. In English, don't be angry over a small thing. Ewela iwe maka obere ihe. Ewela iwe maka obere ihe. Ewela iwe maka obere ihe. Sentence 3. Ihe ha mere tọrọ ya ọchị. In English, what they did made him laugh. Ihe ha mere tọrọ ya ọchị. Ihe ha mere tọrọ ya ọchị. Ihe ha mere tọrọ ya ọchị. These 3 sentences are in your free speaking workbook this week. Download it at learnibonow.com. Uchenna lowers the wrench and lets the laugh take him too. Shoulders first, then his voice, low and rusty, unused in a while. Obinna catches his eye, still laughing, and doesn't flinch. The corn seller chases her goat past them both, delighted at her own outrage. The generator behind them chooses that moment to spot her to life. There is a name for a man whose anger drops because someone near him could not help but be happy. Ọchị anaghị akwatu mmadụ, kama ọ bụ mmadụ na-ama ụma adara ọchị. Ọchị anaghị akwatu mmadụ, kama ọ bụ mmadụ na-ama ụma adara ọchị. Laughter does not push anyone down. Rather, it is someone that falls down on purpose because of laughter. Uchenna chose. In Onisha, I watched apprentices learn more than trade. They learned how a temper is carried in public. Ode and colleagues, African Journal of Economics and Business Research, 2025, found Igbo apprentices absorb discipline through observation before touching the ledger. Japan's shokunin masters teach the same way. What Bandura named social learning theory in 1977, Igbo mentorship had already built in. If you want to practice these sentences with other families, with your children, the Igbo village speaking gym will soon be open. Before this day ends, say, Eweliwe maka obere ihe, the next time something small tries to take your peace. Not practice, declaration. The laughter you allow is the choosing Uchenna made. Every sentence you learn is a drop, and every drop feeds Oko Osimiri Mmụta Igbo, the ocean of Igbo knowledge. This has been your Igbo Daily Drop. Abụ nwanne gị nwanyị Yvonne Choma Mbanefo. I am your sister Yvonne Choma Mbanefo. Ka obi gị dị jụụ. Ka obi gị dị jụụ, ka ọchị ndị ọzọ na-erute gị mgbe niile ị chọrọ ya. May your heart stay cool, and other people's laughter find you when you need it. Ka anyị hụ echi, until we meet again tomorrow. And that brings us to the end of this week's Igbo Daily Drops Omnibus. If a sentence or proverb stayed with you today, take a moment to say it again out loud. Every phrase you practice keeps the language alive. Remember, every sentence you learn is a drop, and every drop feeds Oko Osimiri Mmụta Igbo, the ocean of Igbo knowledge. If you'd like to practice these lessons further, download the workbook at learnibonow.com. Until tomorrow's drop, Abụ nwanne gị nwanyị Yvonne Choma Mbanefo. I am your sister Yvonne Choma Mbanefo. Ka chi gị duo gị ọfụma. May your chi guide you well.